Hi and welcome back to my next video. Just showing where I'm up to since the previous video. It's October 22, 1943. They've tried to take Normandy at around January, February. They started sending a few guys in to these pockets here. Since then I managed to push them back. I've reinforced a lot of this area. I've got a few units just defending this spot. I've brought in a couple of heavy tanks. I've got a medium tank. I've brought in Rommel from the Middle East along with this medium tank. I did have a second medium tank, but once I realized that they've kind of stopped sending units in, I decided to send the other one over to the Eastern Front, and I might even send this one to the Eastern Front depending on what happens here. With Italy, I brought up this core unit and tank unit into Vichy, France. I've taken that and then pushed them into here. That way, as I buy units from Italy, I can then just start moving them along here without having to go all the way around. Along with taking Vichy, France, we've taken Tunis, and we're now moving over to Algiers. Once we've taken that, then we can just kind of set up some defences to protect the Mediterranean. Maybe even start fighting Malta. Over here, we were trying to take Cyprus, but unfortunately lost the unit that was trying to hit it. This garrison ended up being a lot more powerful than I thought. Even with both the battleships and hitting them with zero supply and the bomber, we still weren't able to take them out. So I've actually just bought an army unit which I'm going to, which I should get in a few turns, and I'll bring that over and hopefully finish it off. I've brought up a heavy artillery unit. That's probably going to go maybe over to the Eastern Front, try to help secure this town. As for, I'm going to get to Russia soon. So basically own all of North Africa now. We've pushed over into the Middle East with our tanks. Once we took Baghdad, we didn't actually get all this. We actually had to send our units out to secure all these spots. So now we completely own Iraq, and we've pushed into Persia, taken that, set up a couple of garrisons so nothing can kind of just come through here and retake this spot. And we've made our push up into the southern part of Russia. We've taken these oil fields, taken Grozny, and now we're moving up towards this town here before we then start pushing up into Stalingrad. This guy's just defending here. There are partisans all through here. That's why I've actually had to leave this guy behind. But I'm buying some garrisons with Italy, so I'll be able to send those up and put them here and here so that we can actually move these units up with the rest of our guys, because they're kind of stuck here till along with this guy until we can get some garrisons set up. Over here we've just taken this port like last turn, and we've set up a little bit of a defense so that they can't retake it. We've moved the heavy artillery that was here up to here, and now we're pushing on this town here. Up here though, we've just moved up a few of our Italian forces, and we're starting to try to take this town. And up here we've secured this town quite easily. I've brought up a heavy tank and a medium tank from Normandy, and these three units along with this heavy artillery are actually going to push up into this town here to try to relieve some of the pressure over on this town. We took Orel and we just took Kaluga last turn, and once we've taken this with these guys, we should be able to push in, take Tulu, and then start attacking Moscow. With these tanks in this formation here, anything that they've been bringing up to here, here, or here, they've been able to just hit and destroy. with these 3 units here, we've protected our northern flank so that nothing can kind of come down here. They did send a HQ to here, so I've just sent up a couple of corps, knocked it out, so it pushed him back. These 2 just defending this spot while we continue to try to destroy Talon. We've brought up a couple of bombers, so that should help quickly destroy that. Once this is done, we'll probably leave these 2 guys here and then send these 2 guys either over here or over to here, or one of the other fronts somewhere, because we don't really need 4 guys to try to push Narva. I think the bombers with just like these 2 guys should be enough to slowly destroy it. We might even move that heavy artillery unit up to this area so that we can actually just start hitting it with the heavy artillery. Nothing's going on over here. Yes, that's pretty much Russia all covered. Down in East Africa, we've managed to bring this guy down to here, and we're destroying this HQ. Once that's knocked out, we should be able to finally finish off this core unit, and then start pushing down towards here and here. As you can see, I've got these 2 guys have pushed up, taken French Somalia and English Somalia, and now once they're done, they can, I don't know, go down there, or I might even transport them. Might even take Aden, not too sure. But yeah, we might, I'm not too sure what these guys are going to get. Oh, I might actually transport them over to India to help deal with this, because this threat's getting pretty hectic. I did have this guy all the way up into this town, but he got surrounded by like 5 or 6 guys, so I just thought, better just retreat, especially when they brought up these tank units. I've been hitting this town for quite a while now, but now that these reinforcements are here, I'm not too sure if I'll actually be able to take that. And it's been raining so much, I haven't been able to utilise my planes at all. This guy's just been hitting this town forever as well. This guy's just been hitting here forever. So there's not a whole lot going on in this place here. I just brought up a couple of reinforcements there. And might as well show the Pacific first. So we've just got a bunch of defences here. The US has brought something up, brought a couple of special forces. There's a whole navy just kind of sitting down here, which I've been kind of hitting. They brought up a few units here which I destroyed, and they brought up an AVL which I saw and hit that with my CVs. I've brought up all my CVs from Hawaii and my battleships, so we can now start defending this spot. I've brought up a medium bomber and a tactical bomber as well, and they'll basically start helping retake this island. Up here we've got an army and a corps defending this, so they haven't even tried to land anything up here. With the help of these guys here, I don't think they're going to try to sneak in and land anything around here. I might actually upgrade this guy, just in case they do try to mix things up. We've taken this island, secured this island, brought in, so we managed to take Port Moresby, and we brought in a HQ, so that's just giving them extra attack power and defense power. With these CVs, they did bring up a few UK units, boats. I managed to take all of them out. I think I took out like 5 or 6 boats. So this is all still well defended. Just a few defences set up. Over in the Philippines. Still nothing happening over here. I've just got a couple of submarines and a cruiser defending Hawaii. They did bring up about 4 units of AVLs, and they ran straight into my ships and managed to knock them out before they even landed. So these guys have been staying safe. I've just got the CV there, just in case anything does land, at least that can help bombard them. Never bothered to take Wake Island, unfortunately. That Special Force unit was just too kind of dug in there, so I just couldn't be bothered fighting him. Over in China, this has started to slow down a little bit. I've got these units here. I've brought up another one, which, I don't know, without a HQ I can't really do a whole lot here. This guy's kind of supporting him, so that and I might bring him down here, but again, the partisans, he kind of has to just sit there until I can get some sort of garrison over there. But you can see all these partisan spots. I've had to try to sit like my bomber here to protect these ones, this guy here to protect these ones, this guy here to protect these, him to there, and I've just been trying to stop them from knocking my supply line. While I've got these two set up, we're trying to push these two up into Yangkou, and we're trying to push these guys up into Xi'an. So we've managed to take out whatever unit was there, so we're just trying to get there and just slowly pick apart this force, so that we can then eventually take these two places and then push up and take this place. And over here we've taken out this unit. We're going to probably move up to here and try to take Cao Tao, bring him up along as well, and that's about it. So yeah, it's a bit slow, but I mean, we're in 1943 and the tide hasn't turned in their favour just yet, so I think we're doing pretty good. Having Turkey open has been the best, because I think this is going to do really well taking Stalingrad. Once I secure Stalingrad with these guys, that leaves all these dudes to just push up and take Saratov, Ryansk. Like with these three taking Ryansk, the rest of these guys can push over into here, and then all these units down here will be trapped, and should be able to easily defeat them with these guys. And then once these guys have been defeated, all these guys will be free to move up into other fronts. But yeah, thanks for watching.